It's the whole team. Chilling with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team.
5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. It's the first weekend.
This guy seems like the guy that would fucking run like 3-4 and blitz the shit out of me all game with his back D line.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Yeah. Two ability D linemen, that's it. Nothing else.
They start on the ground here at Sanders.
First carry, Miles Sanders, 20 yards.
Beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
An unfortunate distinction for Sanders last season. He had the most yards, 754 of any back in the league, to not score a touchdown. He's still the guy in Philly, though, and he'll get back to scoring this season. Plenty of work available for him in the league's top rushing offense from a year ago.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Working with a 2nd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense,
Smitty,
they think to themselves,
dot him up on the
weapons
corner.
Everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No, bro. Come on, Mailata. Got the block, but he fucking got pushed outside. So my bubble screen hit him in the back of the head.
But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. The man in motion is Brown.
You can't motion snap in this league either.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
No.
As he releases it.
Damn. Oh well, I gotta take my 3. It's alright.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front.
I might have missed. Yikes, I missed. Why am I so bad at field goals?
And short of the sticks.
That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on
the road. Why am I not surprised? He's in I form.
And now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Let's go, Reed Blankenship playing linebacker, baby. I know you're a stud. I've seen it.
That missed field goal. 1st and 10, way up at the 37. A run here for the rookie. It's Brian Robinson.
Brian Robinson, negative 3-yard run. Good job.
In there and stopped him for a loss on the play.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going. That's exactly what you're looking for.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Wentz. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
Nothing.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain. Because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play. Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
All right, let's try the Kyle Huntley special. Quezzy and AJ Brown. Oh, are you serious? The game just lagged out?
You're in the presence of the realest essence of been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cyrus block, young buck holding the like we knew it all, not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give a fuck about a hater. I'm like the in my paper. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbilly. Q-Bone staying with the lick. Really became a boss many years back when I'm gone. Give me, pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce the you got no chance of hanging. And take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
Well, then she has two because I found one exactly like that. There's a monogram on it. AA. That's an angel Agnew.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, let the sound system, let's turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we pull the pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, knock the lights open in the big black J's. 20, get stuck in the maze. We never such fools, had enough of you. Close friends and loose ends make me wanna prove that we got another world tour, touching every shore. From Cali to Singapore.
Every day I'm seeing more in the temple as we rock up tempo instrumental. I saw my dream in the dreams, then I woke up. Put the dream team together. Now we
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system, let's turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up.
Well, we're restarting because the game lagged out. Yeah, we just lagged out. It was 0-0 still. He had just punted it back to me. And then it disconnected. It would have been up. Nah. I would have been up. I had to freaking take the field goal. It's just 4th down rules. I would have went for it if not, but
We are just inside the
I drove right down the field on him, made him punt.
The Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store between the Philadelphia
Kicking
Eagles
off.
and the Washington
Starter out again.
Commanders.
No wait, I got No, I got the ball first. I mean, the last game, so this is good.
Off we go on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Fucking gotta reset up all my shit now.
And now the Eagles going to signal
I'll
for
burn
a
a
timeout.
timeout.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah. Really? Oh yeah, because it takes out the injured people. Like if they're injured in real life, it takes them out in head-to-head.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Wentz to throw.
Yeah, I think so.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel.
Slight window. Got her in.
About 5 yards shy
Tough
of
catch.
midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
Yeah.
Now a 1,000-yard rusher a season ago. Antonio Gibson with it. On a determined
I
run
don't
there.
understand.
He's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined.
Yeah, I just wasn't ready. He
So
snapped
from
it fast.
Philadelphia territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Second down and a run by Robinson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. A big game here for Carson Wentz. He mostly got cheers. Some boos smattered in when he was announced before the game, but 35-32-1 was Wentz in his 5 years as the Phillies starter. His best year, and you remember that one, 2017, finished 3rd at MVP.
38 yards. Can you make that field goal? 55? Probably. Yeah, it's Tress Way. Definitely can.
Super Bowl title. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got.
Oh, wow. I got the animation to actually block it off the edge, but I stopped. I could have blocked it.
That was never in doubt. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Nice.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10.
Let's see if I can get this shit off.
Line. This one out quickly to Watkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
I don't know.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
No, he didn't. He only used it on deep accuracy.
Before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. On 1st down, Hurts.
Oh, no. Hurts. Under pressure, inaccurate. I'm going to get pick 6. Wide open throw, but under pressure. Great.
Interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there, to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next
Sorry, he only got me too because he was user in the D-line like a bum. Yeah, he's user in the D-line right now.
But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
Had a free rusher.
Totally, because all division games have a little extra to them.
Yeah.
But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Just playing non-base line cover 3 out of like 3-4.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and 10.
Throw it. Oh, my God. Throw it. Throw it. Squeezing the fucking button, man.
It was a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
The fucking A.J. Brown on the curl would have just caught it, went down at the 1.
They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe
Oh, wow. He just left Miles naked. Easy.
Miles Sanders, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Yeah. You're good, homie. Alright, good night.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on
Love
to
you
kick
too.
it away.
Love you too.
D.D. Westbrook to return from his end zone. And
Yeah.
the decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about
Yeah, it's my
5 yards as he's
PlayStation
tackled
wife.
at the 20. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, moving a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
All right, peace. Get some sleep.
How much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that.
Why all both suck, said the Giants. Emoji face with tears of joy. Emoji face
Oh,
with tears
Giants.
of joy.
Oh, Giants. You're gonna learn, buddy. You'll learn. You'll learn. He got lucky, bro. I'm not used to this. This Hurts is kind of ass. I didn't even fucking check his abilities or nothing. Got to get that throw power up, but you're gonna find out.
Now Wentz.
Oh, that went a lot deeper than I thought it was gonna.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And this is going to be a Commander's first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. They find some open field here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage.
No good old rivalry should talk none personal but gone love looping why all in my division good for 2nd place.
And intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Working from the gun, Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. He's at the 50, 30, 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he
Should have threw it away. Emoji man face ball me. Medium skin tone.
The play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 25 yards that time.
In a draft day stunner, A.J. Brown was shipped from Tennessee to Philadelphia. He'd appeared to be the long-awaited answer for Tennessee at receiver. And
he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Going for it with Sanders. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Here's Sermon. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Trey Sermon, his first rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 31, Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They go play action with Hurts. This to the outside, it's Sermon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Taken down at the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Here's Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Commanders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. From midfield, here's Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound, and the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An explosive 38-yard pickup. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Burt sets up to throw it.
Got a man, it's Brown.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Quez Watkins.
36 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
On the return, Westbrook from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Robinson toss play left side.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
45 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Robinson with another carry.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Wentz and the Commanders staring down a 3rd and long now after that sack.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one.
And that is incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And the Eagles defense able to hold. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Being chased out left.
Oh, Brown, a nice catch.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 30 yards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down. Back to throw here. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think
on Wentz is intercepted yet again.
And some room to roam now. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick-6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing now is Wentz. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead 4th quarter they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Elliott on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.